topic, and we will discuss what the different doctors, scientists, and world-renowned nutritionists have to say on the Kangen water. And after studying and understanding this, you can't stay a skeptic, and you will understand why this water is so important, why we need to drink the alkaline, antioxidant, and hydrogenated water, why it is so important. So we have Kangen water of different varieties. One is a strong acidic water, which is pH 2.5 and which is used for disinfecting, sterilizing, and sanitizing. Then we have the strong Kangen water, which is pH 11.5, which is used for cleaning, removal of pesticides in your food. And then there is a healthy drinking water, which is from pH 8.5 to 9.5, which is very useful in anti-aging and antioxidation effects. And then we have the beauty water with a pH of 5.5 and 6.0, which is used for face and skin and as a toner after bath or shower. We have the clean water of pH 7.0, which is used for babies and infant formula and for medication as well. So we have lots and lots of doctors whose studies we are going to discuss about the Kangen water and why this alkaline antioxidant water is so very important for the health of the body. So there are a lot of doctors like Dr. Hiromi Shenya. He is a leading endocrinologist. Then we have Dr. Horst Filzer. Then we have Dr. Allen, Dr. Robert, Dr. Peggy Parker, Dr. Dave Carpenter, Dr. Tim, Dr. Suzanne, Dr. Otto, and he's a Nobel Prize winner. And then we have Sang Wang, Dr. Yoshiaki, Dr. Mu Shik John, Dr. Kalichi, Dr. Hidemitsu, Dr. Williard Howard Hay, Dr. Theodore A. Barudi, Dr. Lester Packer, Dr. Ray, Dr. Feridun. All these doctors have lots and lots of things to say, and all these doctors are reputed doctors. Some are presidents, some are Nobel Prize winners, some are the Anti-Cancer Institute heads like Dr. Bob G. Wright. So we'll discuss about what these doctors say. So he is Dr. Hiromi Shinya, the leading endocrinologist. He is the clinical professor of surgery, head of the endoscopic center at Beth Israel Medical Center. He is the vice chairman of the Japanese Medical Association in the United States. What he says is it is widely recognized in the medical profession that a healthy and clean colon is one of the most important precursors to good health, and the great majority of body ailments and diseases originate in an acidic and dirty colon. Water is essential for your health. He has examined more than 300,000 people's stomach and intestines for 35 years and realized that the health depends largely on our dietary life. And from his experience, he can say that I would like to teach you healthy dietary habits to help you enjoy your life. And after that, he said that it is widely recognized in the medical profession that a healthy and a clean colon is one of the most important precursors of good health. So drinking good water is very important, which is having optimum alkaline pH. The best part, he says, is on page 159 that Kangen water is an alkaline rich water, pH 8 to pH 9.5, and is considered the very best drinking water because of its incomparable powers of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. So friends, he has written a book by the name of Enzyme Factor, and there he says what is so important, why we should drink the Kangen water. Now let's see what Dr. Horst Filzer says about this. He says, I can testify that there is no question that my own life has been markedly enriched by the ingestion of Kangen water. I endorse Kangen water as a physician, as a surgeon, as a human being, 100%. I feel that it is of great benefit to all mankind. I can only recommend it in the highest way. Dr. Horst Filzer is a MD, a Harvard Medical School graduate cum laude, is a vascular surgeon. He has more than 35 years of active surgical practice. Now let's see Dr. Corinne Allen, the international researcher and practitioner in natural health and nutrition. She says Kangen water has been providing my clients with a strong source of antioxidants and improved hydration. In our brain programs, we observe that our therapeutic expectations have been significantly exceeded by adding Kangen water to the treatment plan. Okay, so let's see what Dr. Robert Young has to say. He says when healthy, your body has sufficient alkaline reserves to balance itself and naturally resists diseases. The easiest way to help your body to be more alkaline is to drink alkaline water. Alkaline water means Kangen water. Okay. And let's see what Dr. Peggy Parker, the naturopathic physician and the biological medicine researcher, has to say. Months of testing and research have led me to the discovery that drinking Kangen water is the most effective tool I have found to quickly, easily and economically reduce cellular oxidation and achieve a more alkaline pH in the body. She again says that drinking Kangen reduced alkaline water is the most effective tool for quickly, easily and economically changing the rate of oxidation on cells that I have ever encountered. One can therefore say that drinking ionized Kangen water has the potential to slow the aging process. Is it not important? It's very important, and that's what Dr. Peggy Parker has to say. Dr. Dave Carpenter is the president of International Iridology Practitioners Association. What he says is, in my experience, Kangen water supercharges your nutritional program better than anything. Water is the key, and this Enagic Kangen water is the best water I know of. Anyone who gives it an honest try will experience it in their own health without question. So there are lots and lots of doctors who are endorsing the product and the machine. Dr. Tim McKnight, he is the MD. He says he calls Kangen water an alternative therapy for cellular stress and recommends that everyone should drink it. Dr. McKnight has written his story, his analysis and results about Kangen water in his outstanding book, Confessions of a Skeptical Physician. He describes the root cause of disease as stress. In the living organisms, unbalanced, unchecked stress is the stimulus for disease. He lists them as oxidative stress, acidic stress, and hydration stress. These three stresses can be easily combated or countered by using the Kangen water, because we have the antioxidation and the alkaline nature, and the hydration stress is not there because we have the hydration facility in this microclustered water. Then Dr. Susan Lark, the clinical nutritionist, has to say that drinking 4 to 6 glasses of alkaline water a day will help to neutralize over acidity, and over time will help to restore your buffering ability. Okay, and let's go on to Dr. Otto Warburg. He is the chemist and a Nobel Prize winner. He says all normal cells have an absolute requirement for oxygen, but cancer cells can live without oxygen, a rule without exception. Cancerous tissues are acidic, where healthy tissues are alkaline. So water has to be alkaline because water splits into H plus and OH negative ions. If there is an excess of H plus, it is acidic. If there is an excess of OH negative, that is hydroxyl ions, then the body and the blood and the water is alkaline, and that is what is important. Sang Wang, the engineer, scientist and inventor, he says that now science has made it simple and easy to remove acidic waste products that are within our body, and the method is more effective than diet and exercise. That means the water we are drinking has to be alkaline so that we don't have to do more exercise. Diet control can also be relaxed, but the water that we are drinking, because that is the 75 to 80% of our body, has to be maintained in alkaline nature. Dr. Yoshiaki Matsuo, PhD, Vice President of the Water Institute of Japan, says that reduced water is defined as antioxidative water produced by reduction of water, electrolyzed reduced water, ERW, has been demonstrated to be hydrogen-rich water and can scavenge ROS in vitro. That basically ERW are the treatments that that are happening in Japan for treating the preventive and initial problems and the diseases that are coming. So as a preventive care, this ERW treatments are there in the Japan. Dr. Mo-Shik John, chemist and the founding president of the Association of Academics of Sciences in Asia, says that ionized water has a hexagonal shape and carries an abundance of hydroxyl ions, OH negative ions. It provides extra electrons that neutralizes the destructive free radicals and free radicals circulating throughout the body. Hexagonal ionized water carries a high negative ORP, that is oxidation reduction potential, when it is first produced, making it as a potent antioxidant. The alkaline Kangen water, the antioxidant Kangen water, is 3 times more effective than the green tea, which is the good source of antioxidants. Now, the alkaline living water is regarded by a growing number of healthcare professionals as the best water to drink and is listed as a medical device in Japan for the treatment of degenerative diseases, like all the geriatric diseases that are happening in the body when the age is after 40. 40 plus diseases are called as the geriatric diseases. Dr. Kelichi Morishita, director of the Ochanomizu Clinic in Japan and the head of the International Natural Medicine Association, says drinking water that has a high alkaline pH because of its de-acidifying effect will help in preventing cancer. In Asia, the alkaline water is regularly served to patients and is considered to be a regular part of treatment. Dr. Hidemitsu Hayashi, cardiovascular surgeon, director of the Water Institute of Japan, says the Ministry of Health and Welfare in Japan announced in 1965 that the intake of reduced water is effective for restoration of intestinal flora metabolism. And a lot of improvements have been found in this clinical improvements using the intake of the reduced water, like the improvement in the blood glucose and HbA1c levels in the diabetes mellitus, then the improvement of the peripheral circulation in the diabetic gangrene, improvement in the uric acid levels in the gout, in the liver functions, gastroduodenal ulcers and prevention of recurrences, cholesterol levels, hypersensitive disorders, autoimmune disorders, and specific diseases which are listed here: malignant tumors of the liver, hematoma, and lots of others. Dr. William Howard Hay says all disease is caused by autotoxification, that is self-poisoning due to the acid accumulation in the body, and acid accumulates due to the kind of lifestyle we are having, the kind of water we are drinking, the kind of food, and a lot of stress and the lifestyle problems that are there. So we have to maintain by everything and counter everything and make it alkaline by drinking the right water, which is of course the Kangen water. Dr. Theodore A. Barudi, who is the DC and the PhD and a nutritional consultant, says it's my opinion that ionized water will change the way in which all health practitioners and the public approach their health in the coming years. I have administered over 5,000 gallons of this water for about every health situation imaginable. I feel that restructured alkaline water can benefit everyone. Dr. Lester Packer, senior scientist at the Lawrence Berkeley Laboratory, the world's foremost antioxidant research scientist, we recommend that you drink 8 to 10 glasses per day of this alkaline water. It is one of the simplest and most powerful things that you can do to combat a wide range of disease processes. Dr. K says there are more benefits to alkaline water than simply this alkalinity or pH. The most important feature of alkaline water produced by a water alkalizer is its oxidation reduction potential, that is the antioxidant power of water, which is only and only available and present in the Kangen water. This is the key benefit of water produced by water alkalinizer that is not available by simply drinking water that has had some bicarb or other compound dissolved in it to make it alkaline, which is basically it's not produced by a chemical process, it has to be produced by electrolysis and electrical process. Dr. Feridun, who is a medical doctor and researcher, he says, I have explained scientifically at the molecular level that it is water that regulates all functions of the body, including functions of the solid matter. It is water that energizes and activates the solid matter. If you don't take enough water, some function of the body will suffer dehydration process system disturbances, and that is how the problems occur. So we have to drink good water with proper timings and with proper intervals as well. Dr. Sanetaka Shirahata, he says reduced water suppress the growth of cancer cells transplanted into mice, demonstrating that anti-cancer effects in vivo. Reduced water will be applicable to not only medicine but also food industries, agriculture and the manufacturing industries. Dr. Arthur M. Ikano, the medical doctor, naturopath and the nutritional medicine specialist, he says if the world has accepted antioxidants to slow down the aging, it should readily agree to the use of ionized alkaline water as an anti-aging agent. Dr. Ed Leshine, the chiropractor and acupuncturist, he says since using this water, his brain tumor has decreased, he has more energy and his emotional status is so much better. It was hard to ignore these results, and I'm now a strong proponent of everyone using ionized alkaline water. Dr. Sherry Rogers, the MD immunologist, environmental medicine, says alkaline water rids the body of acid waste, and she has written lots and lots of books. Excuse me. Dr. Leonard Horowitz, the behavioral scientist and educator, he says the international studies show that the populations with little or no history of illness such as cancer drinking higher pH alkaline waters. Very simple. He has written a book, Energizing the Viruses. Dr. Don Colbert, the medical doctor, he says hexagonal alkaline water is especially effective in treating those with chronic disease. Felicia Drury Clement, she says, after years of very positive continuous clinical experiment that I am conducting with hundreds of clients using electronically restructured alkaline water, her suggestion is that my suggestion is to drink restructured alkaline water whenever possible. Shan Stratton, the sports nutritional consultant for NBA and NFL and lots of other teams, he says this Kangen water technology is truly nothing short of miraculous in my opinion, because it really provides three different very important aspects to our health that I find very intriguing. Number one is this machine provides a very effective, very high antioxidant based water. The second thing I'm really impressed with is its microclustering abilities, and the third component, its alkalinity. Kangen water is up to a 9.5 pH, and that's a great thing because no other machine gives us the antioxidants and the pH of this high pH. Wade Lighthard, the Canadian national bodybuilding team member, what he says, because of the Kangen water, my physique transformed, my life transformed, I'm thrust back into competition. I believe that Kangen water produced by the Enagic machine is going to be the next great thing in athletic performance. And then there are lots and lots of videos. He's Dr. Bob Wright, killing cancer with Kangen water. He is the director, founder, American Anti-Cancer Institute, and he has written a book, Killing Cancer, Not People. So these are the doctors' testimonies, doctors' research, and doctors' what they are saying. This is a PubMed article, and anyone can go and search this article. I'll try to see. No, the web page or the video will open. You want me to open that? Let's do that. Okay, once again. Let's try opening this video once again.
What's the best way that if our body is acidic to turn that around and get our body back to a more healthful state?
Well, the best way used to be the diet that we